You hold on to so much. Expectations, desires, fears, grudges. The weight of them burdens you, yet you cannot release them. You grasp them tightly, believing they define you, protect you, or keep you safe. But in reality, they are chains that prevent you from moving freely, from experiencing true peace, from stepping into the fullness of who you are. To let go is not weakness. It is the key to your liberation. The art of letting go begins with understanding the nature of attachment. You become attached to things, people, and outcomes because you believe that they will bring you happiness or security. But the truth is, nothing external can give you lasting peace. Peace is not found in possessions, in relationships, or in the achievement of your goals. Peace is found within, and the only way to access that peace is by releasing the attachments that keep you bound to the illusion of security. When you let go, you stop clinging to the past, to what could have been, to what you think you need to be happy. You free yourself from the emotional baggage that weighs you down. Letting go is not about indifference or detachment from the world. It's about understanding that the things and people you hold dear are not the source of your happiness. Happiness is found in your ability to accept life as it is, in its full imperfection, and to trust that everything you need is already within you. This is where surrender comes in. Surrender is not giving up. It is not passivity. It is an active choice to trust in the flow of life, to trust that the universe is working in your favor, even when things don't go according to plan. When you surrender, you stop trying to control every outcome, every situation, every detail of your life. You release the need for certainty and embrace the unknown. This does not mean you stop taking action. It means you stop forcing outcomes. You allow life to unfold naturally, without resistance. Surrender is the antidote to fear. Fear arises from the need to control. When you try to control everything around you, you become afraid of what might happen if things don't go according to your plan. But when you surrender, you let go of that fear. You trust that you are exactly where you need to be, that you are always being guided toward your highest good, even when the path seems uncertain. In that trust, you find freedom, the freedom to be yourself, to let go of the stories you've been telling yourself about who you should be or what you should have. But letting go is not easy. It requires deep inner strength and a willingness to face the discomfort of uncertainty. Letting go of the past means acknowledging the pain you've carried with you. It means confronting the parts of yourself that you've hidden away, the parts that are afraid to let go because they fear being vulnerable. But vulnerability is where true strength lies. When you are vulnerable, you are open to receiving the abundance of the universe. You stop fighting against life and begin to flow with it. You stop resisting the present moment and embrace it fully. One of the hardest things to let go of is control. We live in a world that tells us to control everything, to plan, to strategize, to ensure that we have everything under control. But control is an illusion. You can't control what others do, what the future holds, or even what happens in the next moment. Control keeps you trapped in the false belief that you can predict and determine every outcome. But life is unpredictable, and that is its beauty. When you try to control everything, you miss the magic of the present moment. Letting go of control means trusting in the unfolding of life. It means surrendering to the process, knowing that whatever comes is for your growth. When you let go of the need to control, you free yourself to experience life as it is, not as you think it should be. You become open to the unexpected, to the surprises that life has in store for you. And in that openness, you create space for miracles to happen. Another crucial aspect of letting go is the release of attachment to the future. So many of us live in a constant state of striving for something better, something more. We focus all our energy on the future, believing that once we achieve a certain goal or attain a specific outcome, we will be happy. But happiness is not found in the future. It is found in the present moment. When you are constantly chasing something outside of yourself, you will never truly feel fulfilled. The future is always just out of reach. When you let go of attachment to the future, you free yourself from the cycle of endless desire. You stop placing your happiness on conditions that have not yet arrived. You begin to appreciate the present moment, to savor the small joys that life offers. You realize that everything you need is already within you, that the future is simply an extension of who you are in the present moment. Letting go is also about forgiveness. Holding on to anger, resentment, or grudges keeps you trapped in a cycle of suffering. When you refuse to forgive, you allow the past to continue hurting you. You carry the weight of past wrongs and injustices with you, poisoning your present and future. But forgiveness is not for the other person. It is for you. It is a gift you give to yourself, a way of freeing your heart from the burdens of the past. When you forgive, you release the power that the past holds over you. You stop living as a victim and reclaim your personal power. Forgiveness is a process. It is not something that happens overnight. It requires patience and compassion. But when you are ready to forgive, you let go of the need to be right, the need to hold on to your pain. You choose peace over bitterness. You choose healing over anger. And in that choice, you set yourself free. The art of letting go is not about giving up on your dreams or aspirations. It is about releasing the attachment to how those dreams should manifest. When you let go, you open yourself up to new possibilities, to the unexpected opportunities that life presents. You stop forcing outcomes and instead allow life to unfold in its own perfect timing. Trust that the universe knows what is best for you. Letting go of the need to control the outcome allows you to trust the process, to surrender to what is meant to be. Letting go also means accepting the impermanence of life. Nothing lasts forever. People come and go. Moments pass. Change is inevitable. When you try to hold on to things or people, you resist the natural flow of life. But when you accept impermanence, you embrace life's beauty. You cherish the present moment for what it is, knowing that it will never come again. You stop clinging to the past or worrying about the future and begin to live fully in the now. You do not need to hold on to anything or anyone to be complete. You are already whole, already enough. You are already free. Letting go is the realization that you are not defined by your possessions, your relationships, or your achievements. You are defined by who you are at your core, by your essence. When you let go, you return to yourself. You reconnect with the truth of who you are, a limitless being, free from the constraints of attachment. True freedom is found in surrender. Surrender to the present moment, to the flow of life, to the love that surrounds you. Letting go is the art of releasing the past, embracing the present, and trusting in the future. It is the key to finding peace, joy, and fulfillment. And it is the gateway to a life of true freedom. As you begin to let go, you will face resistance. Your mind will challenge you, telling you that you cannot release the very things that have shaped you. It will remind you of the past, the stories you've clung to, the identities you've created around pain and loss. But these are just echoes, remnants of who you once were. They are not who you are becoming. To let go is not to lose. It is to gain the freedom to step into the truth of your being. Each attachment you release, whether it's to a person, a place, or an outcome, creates space for something new to enter. It may be uncomfortable at first. It may feel like you are losing a part of yourself. But in reality, you are shedding what no longer serves you. You are opening up to the endless possibilities of who you can become. The more you release, the more room you make for peace, love, and joy to fill your life. In your journey of letting go, you must learn to trust that what is meant for you will find its way to you. When you release control, you allow the universe to guide you. The path may not be clear, but every step you take with faith brings you closer to the life that is waiting for you. Trust is the bridge between surrender and freedom. When you trust the process, you cease trying to force the outcome. You allow life to surprise you, to reveal what you need, exactly when you need it. In the absence of control, you will find that you no longer need to carry the weight of expectations. Expectations are burdens that keep you tethered to a future that may never arrive. By releasing expectations, you free yourself from disappointment, frustration, and resentment. You allow yourself to be open to life as it comes, not as you think it should be. This shift in perspective brings peace because it releases the grip of dissatisfaction that so often arises from unmet expectations. Letting go also means letting go of self-judgment. How often do you hold on to shame, guilt, or regret from your past? These feelings serve no purpose other than to keep you trapped in a cycle of self-criticism. But you are not your mistakes. You are not the sum of your past decisions. To let go is to release the belief that you must carry the weight of past errors. You are allowed to forgive yourself, to release the self-imposed punishment you've held onto. When you forgive yourself, you stop carrying the energy of guilt and start living in alignment with your true self. Forgiving yourself is a powerful act of self-love. It is an acknowledgement that you are worthy of healing, that you deserve peace. It is a recognition that your past does not define your future. When you let go of guilt, you allow yourself to heal. You open the door to self-compassion and kindness. You become more accepting of your imperfections, knowing that they are part of the human experience. You are allowed to make mistakes. You are allowed to learn and grow. What matters is that you keep moving forward. Surrender also means releasing the need to be in control of how others perceive you. For too long, many of us live our lives seeking validation from others, trying to meet their expectations, seeking approval in places that cannot give us what we truly need. When you let go of the need for external validation, you reclaim your personal power. You stop seeking approval from others because you no longer need it. You realize that you are enough as you are. You realize that your worth is not determined by the opinions of others, but by your own deep connection to yourself. Letting go of the need for validation allows you to live authentically. It allows you to make choices based on your true desires and values, not on what others think you should do. It gives you the courage to follow your own path, even if it means going against the grain. When you are no longer bound by the need for approval, you are free to be yourself, unapologetically and fully. You will also find that as you let go, your relationships will transform. No longer will you be clinging to people out of fear or insecurity. No longer will you hold on to unhealthy patterns that drain your energy. When you let go of the need to control relationships, you allow them to grow organically. You allow people to show up in your life in their truest form, without expectation or agenda. And in this space, true connection can flourish. This is not to say that letting go means abandoning the people you love or disengaging from meaningful relationships. It means releasing the expectation that they must behave in a certain way to make you happy. It means recognizing that the love you seek from others is already within you. The love you receive from others is a beautiful reflection of the love you cultivate within yourself. When you stop seeking external validation, you create space for the purest form of love to flow freely, both within you and around you. When you let go, you begin to see the world through new eyes. No longer are you caught in the web of desires and attachments. You are able to witness life as it unfolds without resistance, without judgment. You become more present. The world around you becomes richer, more vibrant, because you are no longer distracted by what you think should be happening. You become an observer, an active participant, but not attached to the outcome. You are able to enjoy life as it is, without the need to change or control it. Letting go is also about accepting imperfection. Too often, we hold on to the illusion of perfection, chasing an unattainable ideal. We believe that in order to be happy, we must have everything in our lives in perfect order. But perfection is an illusion. It does not exist. Life is messy. People are imperfect. You are imperfect. And that is exactly how it is supposed to be. When you let go of the need for perfection, you free yourself from the stress and frustration of trying to measure up to an impossible standard. You allow yourself to be human. You allow yourself to make mistakes. You allow yourself to be a work in progress. The beauty of life lies not in its perfection, but in its impermanence and its messiness. Letting go means embracing life as it is, beautiful, imperfect, and fleeting. Finally, as you let go, you begin to experience the ultimate freedom, the freedom to be yourself. You stop carrying the weight of the past. You stop trying to control the future. You stop measuring your worth by external standards. You stop seeking validation from others. You stop clinging to things that no longer serve you. You stop being afraid of change. And in doing so, you become free. Free to love. Free to create. Free to experience life as it is, in all its wonder. Letting go is not a one-time event. It is a continual process, a journey of returning to yourself again and again. But as you practice the art of letting go, you will find that it becomes easier, more natural. And with each release, you will feel lighter, freer, more at peace. And that is the true gift of surrender, the freedom to be who you are, to experience life as it is, and to trust that everything you need is already within you. You are enough, you are whole, you are free.